So it looks like we're back at it again. Been a while, but if you're watching this, the playthrough is still going. Seriously, I just love doing this game, but I had to take a detour just so that way I could continue. But anyway, this is part 12 of Hollow Knight's Silksong. We're back at it for more, and I'm hoping we do well. Anyway, before we begin, I do want to say that if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I always say it at the beginning of every video, and I have to say it again at the end, because it's not like YouTube is going to make things any better. It's actually about to get much worse. To my 45,936 subscribers, if you enjoy what I do, hitting that subscribe button helps. I want to at least reach 46,000, because I want this channel to grow, but with what YouTube is doing, it's going to make it even harder. But anyway, the watch time for the month of August was not great. September is even worse, just letting you know this right now. 79% of our watch time came from non-subscribers. The rest you know. If you watch my stuff but you're not subscribed, please consider. It takes 2 seconds of your time and makes things a hell of a lot easier for me. Seriously, it does. So, anyway, I believe it's time for us to continue on, shall we? Because in our last episode, a lot has happened. And the good news is that, well, we've made progress in Greymoor, and gained our hands on a new ability. Ability here being the Thread Storm. We still have much to do completing the bugs of Farloom, retrieve Pale Oil, and we need to head to the halfway home in Greymoor. Well, we could take care of that later. Right now, we need to head here. We're heading back to Bone Bottom, because there's a new area we're going to be exploring. The Weavenest Atla. But before that, though, let's get our hands on this. I'd rather stock up on rosary necklaces, so in case I lose my money, boom, there you go. And this is more or less the results. I got like 9 of these. Having 4 of these plus these will ensure I don't lose any money. I gotta play smart after all. Yep, we're gonna head for the Bone Bottom now. That's where our next stop is. We made quite a lot of progress. But, hey, we gotta do something, am I right? Alright, we've arrived. No new missions yet, but we can now head this way. Yeah, that'll save me some time. Well, nothing yet. Turns out she's not here. Unfortunate. We gotta head down. Okay, so we've arrived here. And now we gotta head this way. He's getting that's nice. That's much better. That there is blocked off. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, you have to hold down the X button to do this. And this lets us access further. This is the Weavenest Atla. you have to activate these 2 switches. Let there be light. A room depicting the Weavenest. Yes. With this map, this will make things a lot easier. At least we don't have to pay for it this time. Oh, wow. And there's even a bench here, too. Lovely. Who's there? Has someone come to free me? Or are you here to bring my end? I am Hornet, prisoner, only a traveler, and not here to slay you. What cause sees you caged in these ruins of Weaver's past? Were you their enemy? No, not their enemy, and their prisoner not through malice. I am Ava, a thing, difficult to describe, a child of Weavers, yet not quite their kin. How strange. That description could fit me as well as yourself. Child of Weavers? And not? I can detect your Weaver strain, yet you are different from them, and from me a shifting, blended thing. What are you, creature? Step closer, lady, that my senses would better understand your nature. You seize one's nature, Eva? Is it a skill far beyond bugs? One not without cost. My sight perceives a bug only through the imprint upon their soul. You speak of their crest? That signifier of a bug's essence, and their invisible yoke born through a lifetime? Crest? Yes, the old Weaver term. A simple word to attempt description of something so profound. But wait, your own nature. Is it? Lady, permit me to look deeper still, that I may offer clarity. We evolve the crest of the hunter. Yep. Strike enemies repeatedly to build focus. Once focused, needle attacks will become deadlier. Level 2. Incredible. Your nature is so unlike immortal bugs. Yours is malleable, transitory. It is a marvelous thing, worth my long life to behold. If in your travels you are able to further evolve, return to me. With what power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Thank you, Ava. If my nature expands as you say, I shall return. Yep. We can return here and gain another upgrade. We evolve the crest of the hunter. And we gained a Vesticrest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. Ooh. Let's... Okay. We can... We'll return back here once we gain even more power. I never thought we'd get more power than ever. And adding this is going to make it a hell of a lot easier. The Hunter Crest has evolved. Tempting. Very, very tempting. And since we have 2 of these, we may as well start evolving them. First this, and this. All right. Yep, no way to go down. Wait. Hello? Never thought I'd be doing this. Damn it! At least now I know what I must do. No, let's change styles. Back to the Wanderer. Oh, we can now add a third one now. Let's add this. Come on, buddy. I can do this all day. Like I said, all day. Found one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, let's see if we can head up. Let's head up here. Let's see what we can find here. And this nets us a rune harp. An old weaver recording instrument, strung with silk runes. The fabled runes hold the weaver's words from ages gone. A relic of Farloom's past, interesting the collectors of historical items. This low, her gaze escaped. Prepare, sisters, weave hope anew, that we might break free this accursed web born of our native foundation. Oh yeah, let's break the wall on our right. Ow. Damn it! Gotta keep moving. Ow, why? Holding down the button, heading right. Yep. I'm not worried because I made sure. I had 43 rosaries anyway, and thankfully I made sure I saved up all the rosaries I got into rosaries beads. That way I don't lose them. Alright. Now we're about to do something I never thought we would see. Ow. Gotta wait for the lava to die down. We got it. We got a piece of the soul thread of the mass shard. We've already got a mossberry. All right, let's go. All right, teleport me up. Time to open the way forward. We'll be back. All right, there is more. I knew it. Uh-huh. There should be a way out for us. Hello. That's 7. Good. That's done. And 1. Oh my god. Damn it. Yep, I missed the mossberry. Thankfully, I can rejuvenate. And it looks like the map filled up as a result. Come on, dude. Let's dance. Nice. Got another mossberry. Now let's move on. On another new enemy to fight. Okay. Another boss fight, right? Another moss mother. A second one? They're no big deal, but I didn't think we'd be fighting two of them at once. That's one. Come on. Yeah, this moss mother's done. But the fact you had to fight two of them is just absurd. What's this? We obtained the Weavelight. Gleaming apparatus. Its core oh, this one increases silk regeneration. Ooh, that's going to be a nice one to have. Seriously, very nice. Getting the Weavelight tool is definitely going to help us out. And it's actually one of the best ones. So I think it's time for us to get out of here. We've done all we can. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be traveling through the Weavenest and get some new stuff. That's impressive. Well, at least that's taken care of. I didn't really think we'd be entering in a place like this. Now we need to head to far fields. Gotta love when I head to new areas and get new stuff. Just makes the journey all the more worthwhile. Alright, so our next stop will be taking us to far fields. Sorry I had to break that thing, but I didn't have a choice. Nope, nothing here. Alright. Are you kidding me? Where'd you come from? Yeah, I did not expect him to show up. Miss. No, no, no. You attack this town and harm innocent people, you're gonna pay. Oh my god, what have they done to this place? Jeez. I only hope everyone's gonna be back to normal. Well... Ah, here she is! Safe after all. I was worried your battle with that enormous beast had left you badly wounded. Shames me to have left you in danger there, Missy, but I'm no warrior. And my tools ain't no match for a creature like that. It is well that you kept yourself safe. This settlement needs a fixer now, not a warrior. Maybe that's true. Times like these, all we can do is put our heads down and try to rebuild. And another poor pilgrim lost, eh? Just the thought of it makes me wary. Better to put my head down and work till the job's done. Yup, that's just sad. That is just sad. I feel bad. But we'll be back here later, I guess. Hopefully he'll fix the place. I did not expect him to show up and cause hell. Well, now it's time for us to head to the far fields. That's our next stop. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Wrong one. Anyway, Wheelie's got this now, and now we have to head to the far fields. So this means we're gonna have to head all... I know. Relax. Let me at least put it to work. The polyp pouch is nice enough, but I need the Weavelight. This will help us recover silk much faster. So that means we gotta get all the way to the right. Let's head here. Wonder how they're doing.
Huh? Madon?
I know. Guess that means we won't get any help from her for a while. Looks like something changed. Yep, now we gotta head all the way to the right. Ow! Huh? we'll have to head from below. No, we gotta head back to that seamstress's home. Hello. Another bone scroll. Let me at least say to be safe. I know I'm in the right path. Ow. Bingo. Huh? There's another needling. We have unlocked the next area, Weavenest Cindril. That did it. And that nets us the Silk Speed anklets. Draws the wearer's own spilk to increase your sprinting speed. Okay, what if I ended up changing up my gear this time? Let's try it. Not enough. Seriously, it's not working. Oh, you need to find through. Alright. Alright. It worked. We got another rune heart. A rune depicting paths away from Farloom. Ain't that interesting? Alright. Well, at least we got it. Time to head back to the main task at hand. So how do we get out? Oh, right here. That was not the easiest thing to do, but hey, we got it. Alright, good. Now it's time for us to head off to our next stop. We need to head to the edge of the map. We'll have to fast travel to Shellwood. This leads us out, hopefully. Oh, what if I did this? Yep, about time. Oops, my bad. And get all the way up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm stuck here. I forgot. Damn it. Not supposed to head up here. I'm supposed to head down there. Much better. Now to head to the Shellwood station. Thankfully, it's not far. Next stop, Shellwood. Now we gotta keep heading all the way to the left. Now what's up? Pilgrim, accept the judgment of the rise beyond, that all who stand at Farlum's holy crest prove pure of will and want. Let's get it. Let's get this underway. It's gonna come in handy. We arrive at the blasted steps. These things are the ones I gotta worry about. These guys are something else. No way in hell am I gonna get whacked by those guys. Damn it! Thankfully, I know exactly where I have to go. Not in the mood to fight you today, buddy. On guard, loser. Yeah, I knew someone was pulling the strings here. Listen, not in the mood. We gain another memory locket. I knew I'd find you here. Well, may as well use one of these now.
Husanka, child-wielding needle, have you seen trace of my master nearby? I feel I was only here recently. I cannot say for certain, Chakra, Though if she travels seeking skilled opponents, these steps would serve her well. The warriors watching over them are formidable. True, impressive guardians they are, fighting defensively and loath to leave their stations. They swing their weapons with a cold brutality that should not be underestimated.
The blasted steps.
Ugh, Wishka.
Alright, thanks for that. Now that we have the map of the next area, the blasted steps, which means we're getting close to our destination. But on the other hand, I'm curious to see what it's like on way far in the edge. Well, since we have the map, we may as well make use of it. Ow. Yeah, I didn't think so. Lots of enemies here. At least now I know. But now I'm curious to see what is beyond at the edge. The edge of the world where the lions weep. These sands marks the edge of Farloom's territory. I was brought to this land through the caverns beyond. Something at this kingdom's height still hungers for me. Were I to flee now, I would again be pursued. Until I find the source of that hunger and slay it, I will not be free. Yeah, that's at the very edge. And you know there's gonna be a world beyond that when we get to that point. Now that we know, it's time to continue. I believe I forgot about that. The only road that remains now is forward. And that's exactly what we plan to do. Now that we have a map of the blasted steps, we should be able to do this. Nope, not gonna make there. Yeah, I'm getting really lousy. Like I said, someone is pulling the strings. Someone's pulling the strings and I don't like it. Let's just keep moving, because our destination is straight up. It is good to see you, but right now we gotta move. Yeah, you kind of suck at this. Ow. Okay, so. God, you suck. Now we head up here. What's this? This leads us all the way. Oh dear. The Great Conchflies. Watch out! This is nerve-wracking. That's one. But where's the other? You. Yep, he's mad and out for blood. I think he's mad. I can honestly tell. Yeah. This wind. Ow. Damn it. Now let's wait here. Well, we've already filled out a lot of a map. Now let's find out who this guy is. So rude to raise a princess from their deep meditation. You carry on with that kind of brash behavior and you're likely to be stuck quick through. I'm surprised to find a bug of sound mind alive in such an inhospitable place. You are a warrior learning the blades of this land. Aye, a pinstress. Your needle there might fit you fair, strange as it is and all, but it's the pin that's the glorious weapon of Farloom. Given him now awake, maybe you fancying a little training. Care to test the power of a pinstress? Might be even this old master could show you a thing or two. Yes. Bold choice. Let's get our shells a shake. We learned the Needle Strike. Hold Y button to charge power and then release as a deadly attack. About time. How grand to face an opponent with a bit of energy. You're a skilled one, clear enough. I hope my training has gained some insight.
It's a right long time since I felt so vigorous. All those dull pilgrims are useless for testing my talents. Your blade proved an impressive challenge, Pinstress. The strength and skills hidden about this kingdom continue to surprise me. You bear your own strange strengths, Needlebug. More I think that you'd be willing to reveal to me. What, I wonder, are you planning to turn all that power towards? Off with you now, Needlebug. A Pinstress of my substantial talent requires their deep meditation, especially after such a satisfying bout. Goodbye, Pinstress. May your blade remain sharp.
Yep, we gain an upgrade, meaning that we now have access to a charge attack, which is pretty nifty. Anyway, that is it for this part of Hollow Knight Silksong. We're gonna head further up, and trust me, it's gonna get wild. As always, if you enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell, and I will see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.